Hello, everybody. Welcome to my Craft Around the Clock segment. I always say around, it's Craft Round the Clock. If you're seeing this, it's likely the replay. Please put hashtag replay in the comments and welcome. I love decoupaging, and so I'm going to do a little project or a little fun project tonight for everyone. For me. Who am I kidding? It's actually for me. Here we go. Let me pop this up. Okay, I see some people are hopping on. So please say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Did you get any snow? Did you have snow for Christmas? We had a little bit. I'm in Wisconsin. So if you've never met me before, my name is Jane, and I've been a mixed media artist for 30 years. So I love to do all the things. Hey, Miss Jane Peck. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Cheryl. So I love to do all the things, and I just cannot. I don't do the same things over and over and over. I like to use all of my art supplies. So, and I love to teach as well. So I love to be in this group. I'm so grateful that Tracy accepted me in, and I'm ready to go. So on my website, I have a whole bunch of decoupage papers. I have transfers. I have a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of supplies. But I'm going to use this one tonight. It's called Blue Meadows. Isn't this so pretty? So I'm going to try to get away with not painting this surface. So I got this at Goodwill for $1.99, and I'm going to cover it up. So let me do this and this. Now we have a super fancy overhead view. Ocean breeze and me, that's so cute. Hello, hi from New Hampshire. Sparky Chris, you're so sweet. Thanks for sprinkling. Selena's here. Michelle Estrada. Shaz is here from England. Selena. Hi, Debbie. You guys are the best. You're from Iowa. Oh my goodness. Isn't that pretty paper? So generally, if I were not layering this today, I would have to cover this up because you're going to see that through here. So I am layering today. So I'm going to see if this bugs me or not. I don't think it's going to, especially if I use a piece of this that covers up all of those words. Like this one is not bad. So I've got this ledger paper. So I do a newsletter each week, and in that newsletter, I give you free printables with a link to the tutorials. And so this is one of those tutorials. And so the printables that you're going to get, is the camera frozen? What's happening here? Hang on. I think my camera's frozen. Is it back? I'm just going to leave and come back in. That's the best way to handle it, right? So you're going to get this ledger paper, and then you're going to get these little fairies, which are so adorably cute. So if you go to my website, janebelanteart.com, and you just sit there for a second, you can opt in. It'll be a little box. You can opt in for the printables. You'll immediately get downloaded a really beautiful bird printable. And sorry, this is making me redo everything. Let's see if it works. It's white right now. I might not be able to use that. I don't know what's happening with StreamYard here. It's a little concerning, right? Blurry too. Oh my goodness, you guys. I don't know what's happening. Am I frozen now? Thanks for sprinkling. Yes, definitely would love that for a homemade gift. So I don't know what's happening, you guys. There's no one home but me, so the internet should be fine. We don't have wind tonight. So you're going to get this fairy printable too. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, why it's blurry. It doesn't look blurry on my end, but it sure looks blurry over here. So I'm not sure what to do. I'm going to hope that it just corrects itself in a second. Otherwise, I'd hate to start again, but if I have to, I will. So I'm going to just use this little piece right here. Hi, Lori. All right. I love your printables and the things you create with them. Thank you. Not frozen, just blurry. Oh, you know, you just can't control technology, right? So I'm just taking a sanding block, and instead of me like measuring and trying to figure out how to get this out precisely, I just sand it in place. It's the easiest. Do go on an angle. Now, if you've never used this kind of decoupage paper before, it's super duper meshy. It's like fabric. Really, it's really thick. I should move these. I keep smashing them with my sanding block. You know, and I only have 45 minutes here, so I gotta get rolling. I can't mess around with technology any longer. There we go. But now I haven't really wasted any excess of this decoupage paper, but let me hold it up here because I want to show you how thick it is. Yeah, I'm going to pull this a little bit down. You don't mind if it's showing over my head, right? So it's meshy. Can you see that? Sounds like I'm saying messy with a lisp, right? But I'm not. Oh my goodness, do you guys have any idea how frustrating this is right now? Okay, that's all right. We're going to just go, right? Okay, so the best thing to use with these papers is this decoupage gel. I have it on my website, but it's the consistency of like mayonnaise, really, or yogurt. Don't eat it though, okay? It's not tasty. And it's nice and thick. And because they're called papers, but it's like fabric, because they're so meshy, they need something to grip to. They need something thick. A liquid medium works really poorly with these. And if you follow me, you know I love my decoupage gel. But so you see, I've got kind of just a nice thin layer of it. And maybe you can't see that, right? Because it's pretty translucent. But I feel like we're less blurry now. Do you think we are? It just needed to work itself out. And this just instantly grips to that decoupage gel, and it's on. There's no wrinkles. There's nothing. Isn't that great? Now, yeah, you can still see the words under here, but I'm okay with that because I'm going to layer with that ledger paper. So it's Mercury retrograde. All technology goes crazy. Oh, much better now. Thank you, Norma. No longer blurry. Yay. Yay, you guys. Okay, I love that. I love when things work out if you just think that they will, right? So this ledger paper, it's just a vintage image of ledger paper. This is going to be one of the printables that I give you this week. And you can make so many things out of these. I love to layer and layer and layer. It's so much fun. So I probably could have printed this. Now, you know, if you're good on Photoshop, which I'm a graphic designer, I used to actually teach graphic design. You know what you're doing. You can do it in Canva too. You can resize this to whatever size you want, right? I'm giving you a high resolution image, so you can do whatever you want with it. Truth be told, literally just figured out my project about 2 minutes. I finished figuring it out 2 minutes before I hit the live button. So I didn't get a chance to print it out any thinner, but I think if I cut it down this line here, it will be okay. So how was everybody's Christmas? I always feel like it just goes way too fast. It's too fast. So see why I didn't mind if those letters were showing through, because I'm layering this on top. So let's see, I'm going to go to about here. I'm not very precise when it comes to measuring, ever. If you follow me on YouTube, you will know that for sure. I do a new YouTube video every single Friday, or I don't do it on the Friday, but that's when it's posted. So if you love to watch videos without interruptions, without all the chatting, follow me on YouTube. It's actually, I have it here. It's right there, but you can actually just go into the YouTubes and type in Jane Belante Art in the search bar, and it'll bring it up too. And I just try to teach you everything I know. It does go by way too fast. I know. Christmas arrived and left so quickly for sure, right, Kimberlyn? Oh. Hi, Brenda. Sorry, you guys, if I'm missing comments. Hey, Miss Cindy. Hello, hello. It's gotten clearer. Okay, I'm so glad. Okay, now the comments are going so fast I can't even control it. And I don't think that's I think that might be my mini iPad. Okay, so I'm going to use my Yoo-Hoo stick. This is it's a glue stick, right? But it's a dry glue, so it works really, really quick. And I like it for paper crafting, and I'm using it right now so I don't have to dry in between my layers here. Sorry if you can hear my garage door. My husband is leaving with my dog for their little walk. This is so pretty. I'm loving this already. So the paper is called Blue Meadows. You can get that on my website, janebelanteart.com. Excuse me. I have a whole bunch of other fun stuff on there too. So I got a virus the beginning of December, and I still have it. I'm laughing about it because, like, otherwise I would just cry. I actually went back to the doctor today, and I told them, I don't want you to tell me to go to urgent care anymore, because I really would like somebody to, like, I knew that I still had a sinus infection. I could just tell. I've been so exhausted. And finally, I went in today. My doc is on vacation, but they gave me another round of antibiotics. And to be honest with you, I took one this morning, and I'm already feeling a difference. So thank God. I mean, I've been sick the entire month, the whole month. Yeah, and so I actually feel like I'm getting better right now. You love ledger pages? Hello, Miss Lindy. Newbie from Indiana, welcome. Oopsies. You know what's funny is when you scroll through the comments. Hi, Elizabeth. And you accidentally touch somebody's name. It says invite them on camera, and I'm like, please don't say yes to that. They might freak out. 3 weeks to get rid of it. Yeah, it is brutal. It's literally so brutal. Okay. I'm going to do a fun technique that's really quick to turn something into a transfer. And so I have this sheet of fairies. I can see that side is slow again. Hopefully that camera catches up. Anyways, so I really like this girl. I don't know what she's holding. It looks like a red ball, I guess. So I'm going to just cut her out loosely. And this is like so fun. And those of you who follow me have seen me do this before. There is actually a full tutorial on how to do this on my YouTube channel in case you are like, oh my gosh, that's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. I need to do that. And I got to go see how to do that because it's so easy. All right. So I just kind of roughly cut her out. Yeah. Now I'm going to take some clear, this is just shelf paper, right? It's clear contact paper. So I'm just going to cut out, you can get this anywhere, right? Walmart, Target, Amazon, you pretty much can get shelf paper at any grocery store. So I may or may not have gotten so obsessed with this that at one point I had like 6 rolls of these, but I obviously didn't realize I was buying them because one day I went to clean my studio and I totally forgot about them. And 6 rolls of this was sitting there. And I literally was like, why did I buy 6 rolls that would last me until 3 lifetimes with this, kind of technique? So the worst part about this whole thing is getting the contact paper off of the backing. So I usually just totally mess around with a corner until I can pull it off. That camera is slow again, isn't it? Okay, so I am going to take the sticky side and I'm going to put it right on top of this little fairy gal. Use your hand to press it down. It's going to stick on whatever you have it on. It's no big deal. And what I'm going to do just first is just trim off this excess. Again, you know, if you are really concerned about measuring, you can measure your contact paper ahead of time so that you don't have so much excess. I don't do that. I just go. So little excess waste, but not too much. All right, now the most important step right here. You cannot miss out on this step, otherwise it will not turn out, okay? You can take a credit card if you have transfer sticks, which is what this is. Anything that's hard on a nice angle, and you need to burnish this contact paper down. Okay, burnish, it's just fancy for rub. So burnish it down. It's fancy word for rub. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. Just want to make sure you take your time. All right, so now I'm going to turn it upside down and I'm going to take some water and I'm going to completely saturate it. It's really wet. See how it's kind of curling up a little bit? Let it be wet for a minute. Actually, I kind of like to wipe up underneath just because this gets a little messy. So just let this be wet for a sec. Hey, Colleen. While I'm letting it be wet, I'm going to try to read comments. Hi, Miss Deb. How's Michigan? Hey, Lisa. They look like McCall's sewing patterns. I know, and I wonder if that's what they were originally from. Hey, Tammy from Gibraltar, Michigan, another Michigander. Another Michigander. Yep, it's done with packing tape. I don't like the packing tape as much as I do the contact paper, to be completely honest with you. So sometimes you get lucky. And so I'm just kind of taking my fingernail. So sometimes you get lucky and you can peel it all off in one swoop. I just think the contact paper is a little thicker, so it's my go-to, but I've definitely done packing tape as well. And so I just see how over here it's like it's peeling off pretty well. You may have to saturate it again. And it looks like I'm probably going to have to. Isn't it cool? The contact paper. Yeah. Much neater. Hey, Cindy from Missouri. Welcome, you guys. So my name's Jane. If you're just popping on, if you're first time here, I've been a mixed media artist for 30 years. I make all kinds of different things because I like all of my art products. Not going to lie. I love it. And I love teaching you how to use your art products too. I have lots of classes on my website. I have an intro to mixed media class that is $10. And you actually get, I think you get 4 videos with that, 2 project videos and 1 just really comprehensive overview of what mixed media is all about and what you might want, what you might need. And you'd be surprised, you probably have a lot of these products at home already. So I'm on YouTube as well. I do a new video every single Friday. I'd love it if you went over there and gave me a subscribe. All right, so see how I say it gets messy. It's wet and messy. So let me wipe this, and then I'm going to wipe the back of her. So if you do peel this too hard, or if you take your fingernail and rub too much, this is ink, right? And you will rub the ink right off of right off of your contact paper transfer. So you just want to be careful that you're just pulling. Now, sometimes that looks cool. It depends on what you're doing. If you want her to look really weathered, you know, whatever kind of image you're doing, you know, you can rub off some of the ink. So, and if you don't want a huge halo, you can cut and trim. You can fussy cut this out, which I'm not going to totally do, because I don't want to take the time to do that while I'm live around her hand and ear, but I'll get it close. It's sticking to my scissors. Ugh. And you don't even have to do this. You can have, you know, you can have this whole bit show. It doesn't matter. And you'll see it, but it still is a cool effect. And I may want to separate her legs. Let's see what this looks like. I don't know if it's going to matter. Got an extra piece of sticker on top. That looked really funny. This is really cute. What time is that? Oh, I'm doing so good. What do you guys think about that? I think that's pretty fun. Have I done a transfer with rubber cement? Like a really long time ago. I haven't. Now you're like, ooh, hi, Joby. Now I'm like, your husband's still in the hospital? I'm so sorry. I hope he's okay. That's awful, Deb. Well, you know, and right at Christmas time, too. Oh. All right, I like her. I just want to see if I want to just stick her up a little bit more. Let me just pick this up. Let me pick this up and look at it. I got to see what you're seeing. I actually like her right here. So I'm going to use that Yoo-Hoo stick again. And I don't like to get it on this, even though it's pretty dirty, but I don't like to have sticky stuff on my mat. All right. And what I like about the Yoo-Hoo too is that you can kind of pick it up and reposition and it won't already be dry. And that's what I like about these contact paper transfers too, because they're hardy. They will rip, but not like paper, right? If I stuck this down, oh, there goes that is frozen again. If I stuck this down, right, and I'm like, I don't like where it is, I could pick it up. If it was paper and this was down, you'd really risk, you know, ripping and tearing it. So, okay. Where are we at? You love watching my process. Thank you. You forgot all about this. In the 70s, that's what, I mean, I feel like I did it when I was a kid. Thank you, Kimberly. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. All right, and I also, it's so dry, you guys. This is, winter's like so tough. So tough on me. I need some lip balm. Okay. So let's just kind of bring a little bit more color into the ledger paper. I'm going to do that with Distress inks. I told you I like my art supplies, right? I was thinking about broken china and then maybe peeled paint. I don't know about that peeled paint. That's not quite right. Well, it is, though, if you think about, I'm looking at the little stems and things from the paper below. So maybe that is good. This crushed olive is pretty good, too. We do that. We'll do that. So, you know, I do see people using distress inks, but if I'm being honest, all I see people using is either the vintage photo in the distress ink or the distress oxide. Guys, there's a million different colors of this distress ink. You got to start branch out. Okay, branch out. I do love some vintage photo, but there's so many more colors. So many more. Don't mind me. I just have 700 piles of things on my floor. All right, I'm getting an applicator and some little felt pads here. If you did a resin layer, you'd never see a halo. Yeah. Sandy, how are you? Yes, that stuff is very durable. Hi, Beth. How are you? How are you? I hope everybody had a good... Let's see, what do I want to start with? I'm going to start with broken china because it seems less scary. I'm just going to start really, really light. And I'm just going to bring a little bit of the color. I may pick one more blue. But can you see how that's just kind of tying this together? Oops, wrong side. Isn't this so pretty? Oh my goodness. Hi, Cynthia. Welcome. Oh, Christy. Hello. You must, I bet you're off this week, huh? Or maybe you're not, but I hope you are. So let's see what else is happening. I am, along with my friend Gina Luker, we have a podcast together and we talk all about art in every form. And we are actually almost finished. It's almost time that you can't buy it anymore, but we are doing a mixed media class bundle with a whole bunch of amazing teachers. There's 6 teachers, 6 different mixed media classes over the course of 6 weeks. It starts January 1st. It's only $39. There's some amazing teachers. There is a link in the pinned comment where you can go check it out. I'm sure you'll know at least a few of them. And a couple of, like, all my friends, obviously, because I asked them all to do this with us. And so the last day to buy it is December 30th. So you won't be able to get it after that. And I can tell you that the classes they're awesome. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm sure some of you here are enrolled in them and you've probably seen the class samples already. And it's like super exciting. Not gonna lie. It's really fun. Really fun. And it's all hosted on a website. It's not live on Facebook and you have access to it for a year. So I think I want to do... So I also I stenciled on this paper quite a long time ago. And it's the stencil that has, oh, my camera's frozen again, isn't it? Playtime all week. That's awesome. You guys, it keeps going frozen and keeps coming back. I'm so sorry about that. I don't know what to do about that. But anyways, I have this stencil that has all these fun words on it, and I stenciled it in a bunch of different colors onto this weird picture. I don't even know what it was. Like, there was bricks and plans. And anyways, I thought one of these would be kind of fun to put with her. So there's happy, there's silly, cranky. I was thinking impatient would be funny, but I don't know if that really matches her. So there's great. I do like silly. Happy's kind of cut off. We'll look at silly and see how that looks. Kind of bringing in another color, but that's okay too, right? Am I frozen again? Oh. Hi, Jill. Hopefully I'm not. You guys tell me if I'm frozen again. I don't want to be frozen. I think I am. Tell me if I am. It's so frustrating. She sprinkled. You guys tell me, am I frozen? Okay. Frozen. I don't want to be frozen. Frozen and blurry. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you about that. I'm just going to keep going and hopefully this will right itself again. I think somebody's trying to message me too. Is it better? I feel like it's getting better. Ooh. The side with you is out of focus and the other side is frozen. Awesome. Super frustrating. Sprinkle the love. Thank you, Ruth. Fuzzy. All right. Well, I don't know, you guys. I'm just gonna roll with it because I don't know what to tell you. Lori said it's Mercury retrograde and no technology will work properly. So I don't know. I'm just looking at this word too. Hopefully on the replay it won't be frozen. Blame it on the weather. I know. Hi, Sandy. Did I already say hi to you? On and off on my side. Frozen. Oh my goodness, you guys. Nope, I think it needs to be. I like silly, but I wish it was a different color. How can we remedy that? It still looks frozen. The craft is clear, but I'm blurry. What the heck, you guys? What in the world? All right, I'm getting my Faber-Castell India ink markers. And I want to do maybe like, I don't know. I want to just make this a little bit more blue. Bluish purpley. Sorry that this is happening, you guys. I mean, obviously I have no control over it, but. So these are the Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pens. These are awesome. I do have these in my Amazon shop. It's India ink, so it's water soluble. You actually can use it almost like a watercolor with a lot of water, and they dry permanent. So they're pretty fun to work with. I just wanted to change this to blue or a little bit darker. Let's see here. See if that's even working. What time is it? Ooh, I got time. I want to do one more thing too. So, was out for dinner. We'll watch again. Thank you, Nancy. I'm so excited you guys are here. I'm so sorry about the technological issues. That's another good, maybe it's because I said the word YouTube a whole bunch of times and the Facebook gods are being angry with me, but it is another good thing about YouTube is that there's no freezing on there. It's just a video, right? But YouTube, I can't hang out with you guys, so that's cute. What do you think about that? I feel like it still needs to be a little bit darker. That's kind of my darkest blue too. Let's see about adding purple. These blend together pretty well too, so you guys can see what I'm doing. Lori says better now. Well, good. You have cleared up. It is a miracle. So you're going to get this fairy, the 4 fairies, that printable, and you'll get the ledger printable. If you want to get on my mailing list, I do a newsletter every Friday. There are there's at least one printable, but generally there's way more that I send out to you. There we go. That looks better. With links to tutorials. So like this morning I did, and this wasn't quite dry yet, so I haven't put it on yet, but I did this little tutorial, and so you're going to be getting the Alice in Wonderland, you're getting the circles, you're getting the Alice in Wonderland quotes. So it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good printable week this week. If you want to get on that, just go to janebelanteart.com, and if you sit there for a second, a little pop-up window will come up, and my U out still? It is. And you can sign up, and then you'll automatically get a printable of a beautiful bird, actually. And Nicholas is choking me. All right, so one more thing before I'm kind of done here, which is good. I have 10 minutes. I have my, so this is Distress ink as well, but it's archival. So this is waterproof, right? These are all water soluble. Anything wet on top will reactivate them, will smudge them. But this archival ink, that will not happen. And so I'm going to use this. And I'm just going to edge a couple of things here. So that's just going to make this pop. It just gives it a little extra dimension. I love that. So let me just stick that down. So what do you think? You think you can bang this project out? I think you can. Go to my website. There's a ton of papers. And those decoupage papers, this one, they're 19 by 30 and they're only $8. So think about how many projects you get for $8. It's pretty amazing. Looking great now. Yay, thank you. No way, Christy. She said, I'm cracking up. You literally said purple is the same time as Prince on her radio singing Purple Rain. What? Do you top coat it? You can. I'm not going to. I've already got, so I have the decoupage gel on here, but yeah, I don't feel the need to. Also, I've got the Distress inks on here. So if I was going to top coat this with anything, it would probably have to be matte medium. A regular, like, I'm the brand ambassador for Paint Pixie. So like a regular chalk paint top coat, it's going to reactivate these Distress inks. So get my hair out of there. I'm going to take this, and you know what? I just want it to go on a little bit darker. So I'm just going to take the little pad itself. Oh, this is so adorable. I love this. And trying to decide if I want to edge the ledger paper, but I kind of don't. Let me look. Let me just look at that for a minute. What do you think? Should I edge it? Let's see it. Maybe I'll put it like this. I kind of like it, actually. It's kind of fun. You can make you make anything you want with these contact paper transfers. They're so easy to do. The most important part is that you burnish it, right? So if you missed that part, go back and watch, because it's really, really fun. Debbie says, I'm definitely trying this. That is so funny, Christy. So I love this. I feel like, wow, I ended like with 6 minutes to go. So does anybody have any other questions? I could probably do one more transfer if you want me to show you. How about I'll just do that real quick. So I have this other gal here. This other gal, what did I do with my transfer paper though? My contact paper? I swear I just had it. Oh, for the love. Maybe I won't do another one because I can't find it. Here it is. If you saw my floor, you would understand. You want me to do another one real quick? Show you how easy they are. This one's just a black and white image. Thanks, Cindy. Thanks, Cindy and Cynthia, right in a row. I love that. Actually, I'll just do it like this. Again, the hardest part is getting the backing off. So I usually just really mess around with a corner until it can't take it any longer and it just separates by itself. Now, when you're putting the contact paper on too, you want to make sure that there's no bubbles, because when you go to burnish it with your, whatever you have, your hotel key card, your credit card, your transfer tool, you'll rip it. So make sure there's no bubbles. Okay, most important part right here. This is the most important thing that you do, is you burnish it down. And that just makes sure that the ink really adheres to the sticky on the contact paper. It's pretty cute too, huh? I'm trying to learn your techniques. Yes, please. Yes. Oh, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. All right. That's burnished really well, right? So now I'm taking my water and I'm going to saturate that completely, and I'm going to let it sit for a sec. I usually just wipe up the wet of the background or of the underneath. Now I'm taking my fingernail and peeling the paper. Like I said, sometimes the paper comes off really, really fast and easy. Like this. That was pretty good. There's a little bit up here. You may have to respray. This is coming off really nice. So y'all get on my printables list. I'll always give you a tutorial. And I say that, and that's totally a lie, because this last week, last Friday, I didn't give you a link to a tutorial. I just gave some papers. First of all, because I have been sick since the beginning of December, and I just ran out of oomph. And second of all, it was like Christmas, right? So I just gave myself a little break. But I still gave some cool printables. But I'll always try to give you inspiration on how to use what I give you. And then I really and truly make it my mission to teach you how to use your art supplies. And then hopefully I inspire you to try new ones. I, of course, have my website, janebelenteart.com, where I have a whole bunch of just fun products. I've got tutorials. So here it is. You can see her better here. Kind of. Right? I love it. So this is what I did. This is really just kind of fun. I mean, how cute is this? You could put this in a girl's room, or I mean, really, you can put it anywhere. You know, it was $1.99 Goodwill find, and now it's just extra cute. So that is it for tonight. I'm sorry about all the technological problems. Hopefully that will quit happening in the future. And I wanted to thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you give me a like and a follow if you're new here. And if you like YouTube, head over there and subscribe for tons of inspiration, tons of projects. I love to teach, so I'm grateful that you are here with me. So anyways, I hope everybody has a good night. We'll see you soon.